Close SportsPulse, USA Today Sports Lorenzo Reyes breaks down which 10 NFL games to circle on the calendar this upcoming season. USA Today Sports: and a long-tenured NFL player moves from one team to another, things can get very personal, as former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Dez Bryant recently said after his release. Whether the move comes via trade or on the free agent market, bad blood can linger on both sides. But there's always the opportunity to settle the score on the field. With the NFL's regular season schedule released Thursday, here are the top player revenge games on the slate. 49ers CB Richard Sherman at Seahawks deck. 2. Week 13, there might not be a better way to reignite a rivalry between two division foes seemingly headed in divergent directions than for one of the series' most infamous figures to switch sides. Sherman was released by Seattle after 7 years, during which time he routinely antagonized the Niners. But it didn't take him long to find his landing spot, as he zeroed in on an ascendant San Francisco team led by quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Even if he's not back at full form as he recovers from an Achilles injury, the first matchup with his old mates is appointment viewing. Titans CB Malcolm Butler vs. Patriots in November. 11. Week 10, Bill Belichick's decision to bench Butler in the Super Bowl still remains somewhat of a mystery. While this divorce might not be as acrimonious as some others, it will undoubtedly be intriguing to see how one of New England's former heroes settles in with his new surroundings. With Mike Vrabel taking over as head coach and running back Dion Lewis defecting to Nashville with Butler, there are plenty of juicy connections here. Dolphins WR Danny Amendola vs. Patriots Sept. 30. Week 4, Amendola made some waves when he said he had grown weary of the hardball tactics inherent to the Patriot way, and that Belichick could be an expletive sometimes. The intradivisional jump adds to the intrigue, though Amendola will have to prove that he's more than a product of Tom Brady and New England's system after his standout run in the postseason. Rams CB Marcus Peters vs. Chiefs, November 19, Week 11, fellow off-season trade acquisition and secondary partner Aqib Talib also belongs on this list after his split up with the Broncos. But Peters' matchup with the Chiefs is slightly more intriguing. For one, Kansas City looks like a more formidable opponent. Peters' departure was also the more surprising of the two, and he could have several opportunities to tilt the game as Patrick Mahomes takes over for Alex Smith as the Chiefs quarterback. And playing in Mexico City on Monday Night Football should make for an interesting backdrop. Broncos P. Marquette King vs. Raiders Sept. 16. Week 2, a punter appearing on this list might seem strange, but King said there was a revenge factor in his decision to team up with rival Denver after being released by Oakland. With the Pro Bowlers pensioned for celebrations, there's potential for fireworks. Ex-Oakland wide receiver Michael Crabtree will also get a run at his old squad when the Ravens take on the Raiders on November 25 and Week 12. 49ers RB Jerick McKinnon at Vikings Sept. 9. Week 1, McKinnon enjoyed a productive 4-year run as a change of pace back in Minnesota, but he was searching for a larger role with Dalvin Cook set to return from injury. San Francisco was eager to give him just that, as they forked over a 4-year, $30 million deal. McKinnon should get plenty of opportunities to remind Minnesota of his value given he'll be seeing a high volume of touches in Kyle Shanahan's system. Packers take Jimmy Graham at Seahawks, November 15, Week 11. Pete Carroll and the rest of his Seattle team might be feeling snubbed after Graham jumped to Green Bay. Moreover, defending the connection from Aaron Rodgers to his new tight end could be a serious challenge for a rebuilding Seahawks defense. Cardinals QB Sam Bradford at Vikings, October 14, Week 6, after he missed all but 2 games in 2017 due to a knee issue, moving on was the natural decision for both Bradford and Minnesota, especially once Kirk Cousins came into focus as the NFC North champs' next starter. Still, Bradford might get a kick out of one-upping his old team with a rebuilding group. ******. Follow Michael Middlehurst Schwartz on Twitter at @McHempSchwartz.